Hello, my name is Dawn Priolat, and in this video I want to talk about one of the real common blocks to weight loss or weight release. And a lot of the blocks having to do with weight loss really have to do with a feeling of not being safe. Like there's something about losing the weight that is not going to be safe for you. And so what came to me was, I want to ask you the question. I want you to consider this question. What happened? Because you've probably done like dozens of different diets over the years, tried lots of different ways, eating plans and what have you, to try to lose weight. So what happened the last time you actually reached your goal weight? Or maybe you didn't actually reach the goal weight, but you were down, you were headed in that direction, you were doing well, you were feeling pretty darn good about yourself. What happened? Because most people, or many people, have something that came up, some kind of stressful event. Maybe you lost your job. One woman told me she got pregnant and it wasn't really good timing. So think about that last time that you were really doing well, really headed towards that goal, and think about what happened. And I'll share with you, I'm going to share with you what happened to me, share a little bit about my life. What happened to me, because I remember at my heaviest, I had been up to 215 pounds. And I had come all the way down to 170 pounds. And so I was only like 25 pounds away from my goal weight. Headed in the right direction. I was starting to feel pretty good about the way I was looking. But I had had a major blow up with my ex. I basically ended the relationship, even though that wasn't really what I wanted, but it was just kind of one of those things where I didn't know how to communicate with him at that time, and I just was holding all of my feelings in, and all of a sudden I blew up, and that was it. And so, anyhow, we had not been seeing each other for about 4 months. We had been split up, and what happened was he started dating someone else. And that's when, at some it, I don't remember eating more. I mean, I certainly wasn't consciously doing it, but that's when the weight started coming back on. And so I ended up gaining 20 pounds back. And so that's kind of where I'm still at now. And so that's what happened for me. And please, if some of you would like to share in the comment box below, share with me what was your thing that happened. What happened that made you all of a sudden start gaining the weight back, or where you hit a plateau? It's usually something stressful happens. And so right now I'd like to do some tapping with you about this, about the negative association between losing weight and, whoops, when I lost weight, something really bad happened. And so in your subconscious mind, because your subconscious mind is always trying to keep you safe, if your subconscious mind has made an association with you losing weight and it not being safe for you to do that for whatever reason, maybe somebody hit on you, maybe you were getting way too much attention and you didn't know how to handle it, whatever it was, your subconscious mind will do whatever it has to do to keep you safe. And so we want to remove that block, remove that negative association with losing weight being a dangerous or unsafe thing. So we'll start out on the karate chop point and just follow along with me. Even though the last time I was feeling really good about myself, just when I was starting to get really close to my goal weight, boom, it happened. Something bad happened. And it felt like a punch in the gut. It threw me right off balance. I didn't see it coming. And ever since then, maybe on some level, I associated losing the weight with that bad thing that happened. And somewhere in my unconscious mind, my subconscious mind, maybe I don't really think it's safe for me to lose weight again. Maybe there's some part of me that's thinking, I remember what happened the last time I lost the weight. I'm not going to let that happen again. Even though I may have made a really negative, unconscious association between my losing weight and having something really bad happen, I'm just going to choose to honor how I feel, and I choose to love and accept myself, even though on some level it may not feel safe for me to lose this weight. And my subconscious mind is just trying to protect me. I choose to let my subconscious mind know right now that I am safe. We really are safe, you know. Even though my subconscious mind may have made a negative association between losing weight and having something really bad happen, I choose to love and accept myself, and I choose in this moment to notice how safe I am right now in this moment. I really am safe. Now we go to the top of the head. All this negativity around losing weight. I might get too much attention that I don't really want. I may get way too much attention from men that I don't want to attract. And I'm wondering if I can handle that. I have had so many bad things happen when I've been feeling my best. Yep, there I was. Dressed to the nines, feeling good, thinner than I ever was, or thinner than I had been in a long time. I was looking good that night. I really was. And I walked in, and bam. And my whole world was shattered that night. All my illusions, all my hopes were shattered that night. Because I saw the truth. That he had moved on with someone else. So all of my losing that weight didn't help me one bit. Because it didn't matter anymore. And maybe on some level, my looking that good, all the effort, everything that I had done to lose that weight in that moment, somehow my mind got it all twisted up. Maybe somehow in my subconscious mind, I thought that that was the reason why it happened on some level. I know it's crazy. I know it doesn't make any sense. But somehow my mind got it all screwed up. That somehow my losing the weight caused that to happen. It caused things to go bad. Everything went wrong. And somehow it seemed like it had to do with me losing the weight. All this negative association that I've made with losing the weight. And now maybe there's some part of me that's afraid to do it again. Oh, hell no, I don't want to go through that again. What if something even worse happens? What could possibly be worse than that? I don't know, and I don't really want to find out. This doesn't feel safe for me. Okay, so take a deep breath. And I forgot to tell you to measure from 0 to 10 the intensity of the feeling unsafe. But let's just pretend that it was a 10 when we started. And now take another measurement and see if it was a 10 when we started, where would that be as far as associating losing weight with something bad is going to happen. So you could say out loud, if I lose this weight, something bad's going to happen, just like last time. And just see how true does that feel to you right now. It's not about making sense. It's just, how does it feel? So hopefully if you were at a 10, hopefully you're down to at least a 5. And we'll do another round of tapping. Oh, take a drink of water too. You want to stay really well hydrated when you're doing this tapping. It helps it to work better. So let's do another more positive round. I'm going to add in some more positive elements because hopefully by now some of the intensity has come down. If it hasn't, you can go back and do the tapping again until you get down to at least a 5 or lower, and then you can do this second round. Wow. That was really shocking to me to realize that that incident actually may have been part of what has been blocking me from losing weight again. That was quite an eye-opener. And now that I realize that, I am so willing to let that go. Because I don't want to let that incident control my life anymore. I have definitely paid the price for that. I have already dealt with that. I have suffered enough over that, and I'm not going to let that control my life anymore. And I love and accept myself. Even though I did associate that incident somehow with my weight loss, and maybe I thought that it wasn't safe for me to lose weight because of that. And I choose to let that go now, because I'm not going to allow that incident or that series of incidents, the whole damn thing, I'm not going to allow that to control my life anymore. That had nothing to do with me or my worth or my value as a person. His choices had nothing to do with my value as a human being. I choose to let that go. I choose to let my body know we are safe to go ahead and lose all this weight. Even though I made an unconscious association, I thought that it wasn't safe to lose weight. Because it seems like when something good happens, something bad always follows it. And maybe I've made that association with a lot of stuff in my life. Maybe that's just a general thing that I have, is that something bad always has to happen when things are getting really good. I gotta just make it, I just gotta track something to screw things up. But I'm letting that go now. I'm choosing to feel safe. I'm choosing to know that I can reach my goal weight with grace and ease. And back to the other tapping points. Top of the head. I can choose to lose this weight with grace and ease. What if I can do this easily without even having to think about it? What if I can just allow my body to start making healthier food choices? What if I can now start to trust my body's own intuition about what it wants to eat? I choose to let my body know that we are safe. We are totally safe. It is safe to lose the weight because I'm learning all about setting boundaries, how to speak to men in a way that is respectful and at the same time allows me to feel safe. I now feel safe in my body, and it is perfectly safe for me to release all of this excess weight and reach my goal weight. And take a deep breath and measure again. See, I'm forgetting what the heck we were measuring. That's how you know that it worked, by the way, when you can't even remember what the heck you were tapping about. Okay, so we were tapping something about it being unsafe to lose weight and associating with something bad. Gosh, I really should have a notebook here to write this stuff down, because once I get done tapping, I forget what the heck I was tapping about, because it actually works that well. So yeah, measure and see, think about whatever that incident was. Yeah, the thing that happened the last time you reached your goal weight, or the last time you were really doing good and on your way to reaching your goal. Think about that event again and see, ask yourself, how true does this feel now? That it's not safe for me to lose weight because something bad is going to happen. And see if you're not down to about a 1 or a 0. And even if you're down to about a 1, that'll probably be down to a 0 in just a few minutes. Just take some more sips of water and take some more deep breaths. Okay, so I hope that was very helpful for you. And like I said, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please hit the red subscribe button. And also, please feel free to share in the comment section below what was your event that made it feel unsafe for you to lose weight. I look forward to hearing from you. I'll see you in the next video. Again, my name is Dawn Elena Priolet.